My power fan Dimitri came up with another question for me today. Dimitri wants to know, how is it that you network? Because networking is very, very important for sure. And to me, I look at networking as actually a type of marketing, right? It's a great way to really go out there and get really vital contacts. So one of the ways I'll network is I'll choose a good networking event, right? It's gonna have people that are legit, that are doing things. A lot of the time, seminars are a great place to do some networking, and it's not really a lot of the time the seminars, I don't go for the actual seminars. It's more the parties and the after parties that guys are having. That's where you can really get to network people. And if there's someone that I know that I want to get introduced to, I'll try to have someone else that I know that knows them introduce me to them. And what that does is it gives a little bit of credibility in that person's view. And again, it's that third party type of credibility. And you know, they'll say, this is Kerry and he's good at this or whatever. That really goes a long way. So if you can get an introduction to the people that you're dealing with, that's a real way to real good way to go about it. Now, when I'm talking to the people at a networking event, I don't sell them at the networking event. I think that's just bad taste. I think a lot of people just hate that. You know, you get the person who comes out and they're like, oh, and they just start spewing a sales pitch at you. I don't think that's a good way to go about it. I think it's good just to talk to the people and figure out what they're looking for, what they're looking to do, talk about their business a little bit if you can. And you know, a lot of the time, I don't even talk about business at the networking events. I talk about everything else but that, and we just both kind of know what each other are doing. And sometimes I'll ask questions about their business, how they got into what they did or whatever. But in general, I won't talk too much business. It's on the follow-up after that that I'll actually start to do that, right? And just kind of figure things out on the front end that way. So that is the name of the game. That's how I network. Again, it's finding good events. If I can get the intro to someone, that is a good way of doing it. But there's all kinds of different ways of networking, right? You know, you could just actually walk into someone's office if you actually want to network with that person, introduce yourself and do it like that. At the actual networking events or dinners or parties or whatever, a lot of time I won't talk about actual business. I'll just talk about everything else and just other common interests that we might have. And you know, I might ask them some questions about business, but I won't go at it, well, maybe there's something that we can do to work together or whatever it may be. I kind of just feel it out. If they want to talk about it, then I'll go there, but I don't really bring it up because, again, it could be a touchy topic. Again, I will not sell at those events. I'll just get to figure out if it's a good fit in my mind for us and go from there. So that is how I network, and I will see you on the next howtokickassensales.com tip of the day. Bye-bye.